Now, New York City was once the epicenter of America's COVID-19 crisis. A crippling lockdown brought the bustling cities to a standstill. One Ghanaian man in New York decided to put his time to good use. He sifted through the storage containers in bookshops and has now acquired the world's largest collection of African photography books. Our next report tells you more.
During months of lockdown, while some worked from home, others focused on new projects. Some went on a personal fitness journey, others took up baking and other such hobbies. Everyone tried to achieve some form of normalcy in an otherwise unprecedented situation. And that's exactly what Paul Ninson did. When New York was locked down at the height of the pandemic in the United States, he scoured through the shelves of old, struggling bookshops and rusty storage containers. He has now built the world's largest collection of African photography books.
My way through photography was just looking at magazines and photography books. Some of these pictures are incredible. Some of these pictures tell stories of places, but mostly sometimes what I wonder is, what if those people in those communities contribute to these stories in a way of self-expression of who they are? Do people in these communities accept how they are being depicted, especially the Africans?
Ninson hails from Ghana, and he hopes to bring his prized collection back home soon and open a photography museum by organizing a crowdfunding campaign. The campaign has already raised more than $1 million in 2 days. The collection includes 30,000 magazines, stacks of all National Geographic issues dating back 40 years.
When there's a lot of people in Ghana who are desperately willing to be photographers to tell stories of Africa. So for me, it was like the sacrifice will pay off. And that was my reward, always the thought.
Ninson will soon send his collection to Ghana's capital, where he plans to open Africa's largest photography library. He also talks of the brutal murder of a black man named George Floyd in the US by the police. It awakened him to a reality that he had long heard about from African Americans.
After George Floyd incident, I was very scared. I was like, oh, this is what they've been talking about, and I was scared, and also for some people to talk to you in a certain kind of way and to make you aware that you're black. And in my mind, I'm like, what do you mean I'm black? I'm like, I'm an African. So it's like, it took me some time to accept that I'm black, because where I come from, we don't talk about race. We talk about people, human beings. We're very welcoming people. So that's something I really had to adjust to.
Ninson will return to Ghana in December, and a temporary facility will house his prize collection. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.